Hey, what's up guys, it's Dom from Hole Printing Inc. In today's video, we're teaching you DTF from start to finish. Alright guys, so the first step is to turn on your DTF machine. Big button in the back, you wait for it to do its thing. After the sound has stopped, you can hold this button on. While this green button is flashing, you have to wait before you do an action on the machine. It takes about 5 to 10 seconds. Alright guys, so after your DTF machine is open, the next thing you want to do is either create your logo or take your image and upload it to your Acro Rip software. So right now, for the example of this video, we're going to go into Photoshop. In this example, we'll be doing DTF King, so I just typed it out in a blue font. We're going to do File, Save As. Alright guys, so we're just saving the file that we made for this example. Now we're going into our software right now. And guys, when you're in the software, it's going to look a bit different for you depending where you're at with your logos. You're going to do File, Open, and you're going to search for the file name that you named your file. So in my case, I just named it Untitled 58, Open. And when your file opens, you'll see guys right here on the screen, it's going to be more towards this side than the other side. So what you want to do is just center it like this and bring it down just a tad. And after that, you double click on your actual image like this. And you want to mirror your image. This will ensure that it comes out the proper way in the machine. Now you're all done for this step. Next step is going to be to load up a page. So I'm using A3 pages, meaning that they're very large and long. So when I load them, there's a side that has powder on it, and for me they're all facing up, so it's easy. I just put it right here in the machine. Depending what your sheets look like, you might have to take your sheet out and scratch one side of the sheet to be able to see which side you have the powder on. As you guys can see, it's on the upper side. So this is the side that it's going to be printing on. Alright guys, so right before you print your page, I heavily suggest you turn on your oven. So we're going to turn on the oven right now, and we're going to print the page. Alright, so first thing, you click print. And here your settings might be a bit different, so I'll walk you through my perfect settings to be able to get vibrant prints each time. If you click here on color, you'll see that my white is set to 200% and the rest is set to 80. That's perfect. If I go to printer here, you can copy my settings. Perfect. And if we go on to white, as you guys can see, you can copy these settings. You can copy these settings in color, in printer, and layout. If you guys want to pause and copy, you're more than welcome. And now we'll move on to the actual print. So right here in the corner, you click File, Print, and then you make sure that these two are on. You need to take off color plus white, click on a copy, click again on color plus white, and right here in white layer, I always put 100% white under any colored. Boom, and then you click print and you let the printer do its magic.
No, se sale esto, ¿no?
Alright guys, so now that the DTF sheet is finished, you have two choices. I personally keep my powder in these cupboards right here, so I ensure that no dust or hairs or any molecules get on the powder itself. So in our case, we're going to be using the white powder, and I'm going to show you guys how to apply it. So take your DTF sheet after it's finished printing, and what I'll do personally guys is I'll just cut the excess off. So be careful when handling your sheet because it's fresh and you don't want to be touching the print right now. So I'll just do it like this guys and cut, and now my sheet is ready to be powdered. Now I'll come here I'll do a shake like this just to make sure that there's no hairs or little molecules in the actual powder. I'll insert my sheet and I'll make sure to apply powder evenly everywhere. So this was the first pass. I like to, after this, shake it off and apply a second pass of powder. So just like this, guys, apply the powder slowly. And after, guys, I make sure to shake off any excess. This will ensure vibrant prints each time. So now, as you guys can see, there's no powder next to the logo. It's only on the logo itself. And now we can apply it into the oven. So these are the setting, guys, for the oven. I place it like this for 82 seconds at 111 degrees. And I let it do its thing, and after it beeps, I turn it around one last time for another 82 seconds. Alright guys, so my first side is finished. I'm just going to flip it around as so to make sure that the oven properly cures every single part of the logo. Now what you can do while you're waiting for this to cook up, you can turn on your heat press to be able to actually apply this DTF transfer. Sheet is finished, guys, and the way you can see it is if you zoom in onto this logo right here, you'll see that it's no longer powdery. It's all like little holes almost. I don't know if you guys can see it well on the camera, but it's like you see it's cooked basically. Last step, guys, is to actually apply this transfer to your shirt. In this case, we're using an old shirt just for this example. So what I'm going to be doing is placing my shirt. And guys, before you actually do this DTF print, if you guys haven't seen this video, make sure to click on it. It's how to do your DTF maintenance, and as well how to line up your shirts to make sure that your print is centered. Just load up your shirt on your heat press. And for this example, we're just going to do it by eye. But if you guys want, like I said, make sure to click this video to learn how to line up your shirts properly. But for this example, like I said, we're just going to do it by eye, just to show you guys how easy it is to DTF. Right now, I apply pressure, and we're applying 280 degrees Fahrenheit for 44 seconds. Applying good to medium pressure all the way along. And after the 44 seconds at 280 degrees Fahrenheit has been pressed, you're going to be waiting a full minute and a half to be able to peel this transfer without any difficulties whatsoever. There we go, guys. Now we just have to wait a minute or a minute and a half. Alright guys, so we waited about 2 minutes. Now, as you can see, this is the most important part of DTF. You need to peel it correctly. So what I do, guys, is ass to grass. I place this transfer sheet right here on the corner as tightly as I can while pulling it towards the logo. So right now, if you want to close up right here, I'll show you guys how to peel it properly. So ass to grass, guys, peel it like this, one straight motion. Make sure you apply the same amount of pressure when peeling. And right now, guys, it's not finished. So this is the first part. Now what you want to do, guys, to ensure this quality print lasts long, you're going to stretch it like this, and you're going to stretch it the other way, just to make sure you create micro tears into the actual logo. And after you do that, guys, your second and last press for about 20 seconds. So reapply your Teflon paper and repress with the same amount of pressure for about 20 seconds. Alright guys, so this print is finished. This is how it turned out. Absolutely flawless. Obviously we're printing on a scrap t-shirt, but as you guys can see, this print is going to last the test of time, and it's on there. It won't be coming off anytime soon. This was Dom from Hole Printing Inc. Make a print you'll never forget.